Hey guys, it's Al with techmadeezy, and check this out. This is the brand new EcoFlow Multifunctional LED camping light. This thing is as high as 9,500 lumens. It's just under 7 pounds, so it's not heavy at all. You can connect it to your power station. I actually have it connected to my River 3 Plus. You can connect it to your RV. You can connect it to your car. You can even connect this to a battery. They actually give you the alligator clips as well. Hey guys, in this video, we're gonna do an unboxing, a close look. We're gonna go over some specs, and then we're gonna do a couple of light tests. So let's go ahead and check this out. Let's get this party started. Hi, this is Al from techmadeezy with a really quick message. The video you're about to watch is sponsored. We received this product from the vendor. But keep in mind, we will be very honest with you as we review the product. That is very important to us. If you like our video, I sure hope you give us a thumbs up. I hope you share our video. And last, I really hope you subscribe and become a part of the family. Thank you. This is what we're going to be covering in this video. We're going to do a very quick unboxing and show you what's included. We're going to take a close look. We're going to set this up at different heights and show you the angles the lights go in. We're also going to demonstrate the light capabilities indoor and outdoor. And we're even going to show you how much wattage is being used in the different modes so you're aware. Let's go ahead and get this unboxed. There you go. It comes with a bunch of stuff. First off, let's look at this canister real quick. So I like this because the light drops right inside, and this just opens up with a couple of turns. All right, you've got a nice shoulder strap here that has a couple of adjustment points. One here, you've got another down here. All right, it's got a little bit of cushion, so it's all right. Looks like it'll do the job. You've got a handle on the canister that also looks like it has some adjustability depending on the size of your hand. So again, it only opens up on the top. All right. And you do get a pamphlet. So a little bit of information. You get a remote. All right. That's the way you're going to control this. There's no controls on the light whatsoever. Everything's on here. This does take a button battery. We'll go over that in a little while. Obviously, you got stakes, so, you know, if you need to stake this in the ground, not bad. Nice size. And you got 2 points, as you can see. So it actually comes with 3. Let me just start off with this wire here. So this wire is about 10 feet long. I measured it. And what's nice is you can connect the car charger, plug it into your car, your RV, plug it into your battery power station, by the way. We're going to be using this with a River 3 Plus. It's a new power station that's small, portable, and expandable. And we did a video on that. I'll talk about that later. You get alligator clips, all right? So if you want to plug this into a battery and use a battery to power it, you can. All right, but I'm going to take a moment now and kind of just go over specs and costs and some basic information, and then we'll jump in and take a close look at the light. Let's take some time now and go over cost and some key features and specs. So this is $129, and we're going to have a link in our video description. If you use our link, you help our channel at no additional cost to you. Now, I will tell you this. This unit does not have a battery. So you're going to be powering this with the alligator clips or the car charger. Just be aware. I thought it had a battery, but it does not. It also does not have any onboard controls. So do not lose the remote, because the remote is the one way that you're going to control it. Now, the remote has a CR1632 button battery, which is a 3-volt battery. All right. And this light's pretty bright. You're going to see that later on. You know, 9,500 lumen. It is also adjustable, all right? It does have a couple of brightness modes, and it has other modes that we're going to demo. As far as IP rating, this is IP54. And I will put an image up on the screen to explain what IP54 is. All right. Now, I also want to mention, if you get one of these, you might get one that actually says IP68 on the box. That was actually a mistake. And hopefully they'll update the boxes, but this is IP54. As far as height, when this is closed, like it is right now, it is 30.5 inches. But its minimum height when open is 31.5 inches and as high as 8 feet 2 inches. All right. This isn't bad. This weighs 6.62 pounds or 3 kilograms, and that's without the canister. It also comes with a 2-year warranty. So this is where it gets plugged in down here. Let me zoom in real quick so you can see it. All right. And it's got 2 pins. And so what you do is, first of all, say you're going to use the car charger or you're going to use the alligator clips. Now I'm going to use the car charger because I'm going to plug this into a power station in a little while. And this actually has, a specific way that it gets connected, as you can see. So I'm going to plug it in. Make sure it's pushed in all the way. Close this up. Nice and tight. And then this basically plugs in and locks in on the other side down there. All right, again, it does have a little indent. So let me just plug it in real quick. And as you can see, it is plugged in. I tightened this as well, so we're all good there. Now I've got my 10-foot cable, my car charger. I'm ready to rock and roll for some power. But let me go ahead and show you how the light opens in all of the different positions. So there's a lock for the tripod. So you see this little latch? Open it up. And now what you want to do is drop these guys down. Get it to the point that you want it. And then you just lock this again. And you're all good there. All right, again, you can obviously use the stakes at this point. This gives it stability, locking it in place. And now what you do is you're going to lift these lights up. And then you'll actually see that you actually have a couple of points here. Now I'm not going to be able to lift it all the way up in this room, but let's start off just kind of lifting it a little bit. And I don't have a camera crew, but I wanted to at least show you that it's got 3 latches to adjust the height, which is good. Again, the lowest height is obviously going to be, let me start over. This is actually going to be your lowest height. So if you want to use it that way, you can use it that way. Okay, first of all. Second of all, these turn, so you can have them going up. Right, so you can see here that it does offer a couple of angles. You can have it this way. You can have this one, say, facing this way, and maybe this one facing this way, and maybe that'll work for you. That's what you want. Obviously, you can have them facing down, or you can simply have them all facing up. So it does give you some really good adjustability. So here is the EcoFlow River 3 Plus. Now this is light, portable, and expandable, which is nice. They make 2 different battery sizes. And I'm going to put an image up on the right-hand side. You could see we did a really good detailed video on this, even with a refrigerator test. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the video description. But as you can see, we've got it plugged into the car charge outlet. We've got the DC on. All right. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off the light that I have in the room, and I'm going to use this remote control. Now, I should tell you, just so you'll know, because you won't be able to see it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll pull back for a moment. And so if you press the power button, it's on. Okay. So it's on. I'm trying to show you the remote. Now, this is going to cycle through the different lighting modes, this little button here in the front, as you can see. So let me press that once. As you can see, there's one light. Press it again, 2 lights. Press it again, 3 lights. So that's really what that does. As far as brightness, there's buttons on the side of the remote, as you can see. I believe there's about 4 settings. So now, I think I'm on the lowest. So let me see if I can bring this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's a couple, as you could see. And again, I'm going to show you this in the dark, but I wanted to show you the remote. Now, one more feature, okay? This little lightning bolt here. I'm going to press this and show you. This kind of gets funky, by the way. All right, so I'm going to press it once. As you can see, it'll just flash. Nothing else. Press it again. It pulsates, as you can see. Press it again. And it'll just kind of go from one light to another. All right, press it again. And I think it just kind of stays. Okay, interesting. Oh, this one's a different one. And then that will go back to pulsate. So if you press this other button, it goes back to regular light. Again, very, very bright. I'm going to show you this outside in the dark. All right, but let me turn the lights off in here so you could see that it'll take this dark room and make a big, big difference. Be right back. All right, the bedroom is completely dark. I'm going to hit the power button to turn it on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the brightness. So we'll go up 1, 2, and 3. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. So there's 3 levels of brightness. That's like the dimmest it'll be. 2, 3. And that's the highest it'll be. Okay. Now let's do the modes. 1 light. 2, 3. All right, so that's all that does. That's when you click that little button with the arrows. And then this is the other mode. Check this out. So that's going to flash. The next one is going to pulsate. And the next one will go 1 light, 1 light, 1 light. And then the next one will do 1, 2, 3, 1 off, 1, 2, 3 off. All right, interesting. That's pretty cool. Now let's take this outside just so you can see how well it brightens up the area. All right, I'm 48 feet away from the light. I'm going to go turn it on now and see if the remote works from this far away. Yep, that's cool. So I'm 48 feet away, all right? Now I can cycle through the light. So all 3 are on right now, and I'll make it the brightest. Let me make it the brightest. 1, 2, 3. So now it is the brightest. Again, I'll bring it down. 1, 2, 3. You really can't tell a difference. I don't know. I don't think from this far away. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're all the way bright. Let me cycle. So that's 1 light, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, now I'm going to bring it down again. And now I'm going to go, I measured another area about 72 feet away. Again, I just want to see if the remote works, and also, you know, if you could see that that area there is being lit up. Now the lights are facing down, so keep that in mind. I got to be careful. I don't want to step in Sunshine's dog poo. I got to do a little cleanup. All right, 72 feet away. Does the remote work? Power? Yeah. I mean, direct line of sight. So that works. Let me make it bright. 1, 2, 3. That's all the way up. 1, 2, 3. So you can see it on camera, which is good. I'm going to bring it all the way up. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to cycle. So 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights. That's not bad. And then you could obviously do those modes. So if I press the button, it'll just go and flash. And I press it again, and it'll pulsate. And I press it again, and it'll just go from one light to another. If I press it again, it'll go 1, 2, 3, and then off. Off. 1, 2, 3, and then off. So, pretty cool. I'm going to walk up to it now. It is at its brightest. You'll see the River 3 Plus there on the ground. But, you know, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Again, great for camping, right? If you have a power outage, that's good too. Because again, you can bring it down. Doesn't have to be as bright. You can have just one light so your battery lasts longer. And now let me show you something too. Let's look at the screen and watch how much battery gets used. All right, and it's on its lowest setting. So let's take a look at the screen real quick. I've got 1 light, as you can see, and then we'll go 2, and then we'll go 3. But we are using 6 to 7 watts. I can see it on the screen. I don't know if you can. I know sometimes it's a little harder. 7 watts on the lowest setting with 1 light on. Now let me go ahead and turn a second one on. Now we're at 11 watts, 10, 11 watts, 13, 15. Let me hit the third light. I'm using 18 watts, 19 watts, 21, 22, 25. So a little fluctuation there, but think about that, 25 watts. It is on the lowest setting, right? But look at the light that it has. So you put this somewhere, and that's pretty darn good light for 25 watts. Now, I'm going to bring it all the way to the highest brightness. 1, 2, 3. And now let's compare. Let's take a look and see how much wattage we're using on the highest setting. 80 watts. We're using 80 watts with all 3 lights. Consistent 80 watts. Now I'm going to bring it down to, I think, 1. Okay, that's 1. So I got 22 watts on 1. 2. I've got 48 watts on 2. All right, stays at 48. And then 3 goes 81 watts. So 1, about 22 watts. 2, 48 watts. 3, 82 watts. So think about that. I mean, that's not bad at all. I'm glad I showed you that too. I was almost going to forget. But made nice, you know. I mean, I didn't use the stakes in the backyard. I didn't use the stakes. But, you know, you've got the 3 adjustable settings, obviously, to make this as tall as you want. But that's pretty tall, you know. That's really, really tall. All right, guys. Well, I sure hope our video helped you in some way. And if it did, do me a big favor and give us a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate that. And hey, if you could share our video with your friends and your family, that would be awesome. I'm going to put my social media channels right up top. If you want to follow us on social media, go right ahead and send us a message. Let us know that you did. And hey, check out our new Tesla channel. When you get a chance, just look us up at My Tesla Journey 1. And subscribe if you can. I'm going to put a video here on the right side of the screen where my finger is. If you have time, check that out. And if you want to subscribe to our channel here at TechMadeEzy, all you got to do is click this round TechMadeEzy logo right there. And you'll be able to subscribe on the spot and join the family. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.